I've come from a traumatic childhood, abusive peer environment, and been a victim of bullying since elementary to when I could remember. As a social studies student, a person who is dark skinned, and an openly gay man in the Philippines, I want to talk about the importance of promoting inclusivity and diversity because this conversation has been long overdue. Inclusivity and diversity are critical values that are essential to building a strong and harmonious society. Being dark skinned and part of the LGBTQIA plus community, I understand the importance of being included and represented in spaces where historically we have been marginalized and excluded. Inclusivity and diversity are not just simple words. They are fundamental components of creating a healthy and inclusive society. When we promote inclusivity and diversity, we create an environment where everyone feels valued, respected, and included, regardless of their race, ethnicity, nationality, identity, and even in gender identity, sexual orientation, or socioeconomic background. As social studies students, we have an opportunity to learn about different cultures and histories, to understand the ways in which systems of oppression have impacted individuals and communities, and to recognize the unique contributions that each group has made to our society. By learning about different perspectives and experiences, we can develop empathy and understanding for those who may have different backgrounds or identities than our own. As someone who's been discriminated and belittled all my life, I understand the struggles that come with being a part of a marginalized group. I also understand the importance of visibility and representation and acceptance in creating a society that is truly diverse and inclusive. It is crucial that we break down stereotypes and challenge discriminatory practices and policies that prevent individuals from being seen, heard, and valued for who they are. Promoting inclusivity and diversity requires active engagement and advocacy. We must speak up against discrimination and hate speech, support initiatives that promote diversity and inclusion, and advocate for policies that advance equity and social justice. It is only by working together and celebrating our differences that we can build a stronger and more resilient society. I want to give a personal experience of mine, and it is my experience in Face of UN because that pageant was just a real journey for me. Especially people like me are not seen in such beauty pageants that are more focused on physical appearances and societal standards of beauty. But I've used those insecurities to my advantage and used them as a fuel to prove them that the crown needs someone who isn't just a beautiful face, but is actually a wise person who is there for a purpose. And luckily, I won the pageant, being an epitome of someone who perseveres despite societal standards and who believes that their gender and appearances doesn't decide my and your and our future successes. In conclusion, promoting inclusivity and diversity is not just a moral imperative, but it is also essential for creating a fair and equitable society. We have a responsibility to promote these values and work towards building a more inclusive and diverse world. Let us embrace our differences and celebrate the unique qualities that make each one of us who we are. This has been Josh Richardson and Malabosa from BSN Social Studies 1-1. Thank you.